Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by again today. It's probably not a good idea to come to the Philippines or anywhere overseas when you're desperate. I want to have that conversation today. I'm back in my studio. I was going to do the little walking thing again, but man, it rained so much last night. I've got a little lake out here. It'd be hard for me to get out. I don't be walking with mud and everything on my feet, but we'll get back to that. What do I mean by being desperate? Because desperate and desperation, that's a state of mind. So you're hopeless. Your situation is bad. It's extremely bad that you think it's impossible to fix. So what's going on in your mind? You're frustrated. You have an overwhelming desire for something you think you need or you can't live without. Okay, let's just keep it simple. That's what being desperate is. So it causes us to make poor decisions. It clouds our judgment. We don't think about the consequences of those decisions. They're irrational. They're rash. They're impulsive. So we end up over here meeting the wrong person, marrying the wrong person, for the wrong reasons at the wrong time, under the wrong circumstances. Some people come over here not desperate for a relationship, because also when it comes to desperate, it's an overwhelming desire for something you think you need or can't live without. But to be honest with you, some people come over here because of their financial situation. They're desperate to make their Social Security or their pensions stretch further. But it's probably not a good idea to come over here, and I'm going to tell you why. First of all, when you're desperate, remember, you're not thinking straight, so you're not going to put your ducks in order. You're not going to do your due diligence. You're not going to do your research. You're just going to sell everything and up and come over here. You're going to miss something. And no matter how smart and intelligent you are, when you come 8,000 miles from home, you're going to need some kind of counsel. You're going to need some kind of help. At some point, you're going to have to ask questions. Well, it's too late if you're behind the 8 ball. I'm going to give you a perfect example of this. This is where I got the idea from. A friend of mine who, his base is really Thailand, but he goes back and forth. He messages me. We message every day. He says, hey, Cal, friend of mine, wants to bring his Filipino girlfriend back to America for a couple of months to visit. So, he wants the tourist visa. And remember, this guy's acting impulsively. Okay, we're meeting the wrong people at the wrong time for the wrong reasons and the wrong circumstances. Okay, so it's a poor decision, first of all, because he does not know the woman. But the point I'm trying to make, see, it clouds your judgment. So the good information that people give him, he won't listen to. So I told my friend, I said, well, tell him that it can be kind of tricky. I said, the Filipino, to get a tourist visa to the United States, because that's where this guy's from, it can be pretty hard. She has to have a lot of things to tie her to the Philippines. According to him, this woman didn't have nothing. She had a pot to piss in. Well, he was trying to tell him, he's like, no, all I need is I can get a lawyer. And you can't get through to desperate people. Okay? You just can't get through to them. And no matter what he was telling this guy, he wouldn't listen. So he's going to end up spending money on that application, wasting all that time, getting his hopes up, only to be dashed. Okay, now, I'm of the mindset, remember, I've got a salesman background. I'm going to have the people tell me no first. I'm not going to tell myself no. But in his situation, if he wants to do that, go ahead. But it's easy to take counsel. It's better to take counsel. for somebody that knows, because there's very few people. I know y'all seen Filipino P. She went to America, but you know, you gotta realize she's got a lot of help. She's got a lot of money now and a lot of things tying her back here. The typical Filipina is not her. She's not the typical Filipina that we deal with. So it's kind of difficult, but he doesn't want to take any type of advice, any type of suggestions. And this is what being in a desperate state of mind does for us. Or you come over here and remember, we're desperate. We're trying to make our Social Security checks and pensions go further. So when people tell you, hey man, you may need an X amount of money to do it, or to have an emergency fund, or you know what a 5,000 peso per month house or apartment really looks like, you're not listening, because you've let your situation over there get so bad. And see, that's the key right there. Don't let it get so bad. Come over here when things are really good for you. This is what we want to do. That's why I discourage people from keep putting it off. Oh, I got 3 years. Why would you wait 3 years? Because I had a guy today in a message. I said, can't you just come over here for a vacation? Do something, man, to put that fire out, dude. Or you have a 5-alarm fire by the time you come over here, and it's not going to be any help for you. You're going to end up buying a house or giving away a whole lot more money to try to fix a problem you could fix at home. Remember, desperation means despair, hopelessness. You don't see any way out. You become frustrated. That overwhelming desire for something you think you need and can't live without. If you come over here a few times, man, because I'm going to tell you what happens. This is why when I tell people that first relationship doesn't work, here's why. Because we come over here desperate, but after a while, your desperation dies down. Now you wake up, you got good judgment. You can see all around you. You can see straight through. And you're like, well, this isn't for me. It's not being thirsty. It's beyond being thirsty. A lot of times, being thirsty is just simply an emotional or physical need that's not being met. And once you get that need met, it's over. You're back to your normal self. Desperation is something totally different, guys. And I see a lot of men coming over here in a desperate state of mind and body, man, and spirit. This is not the place to be desperate. They're going to sniff that out. They're going to smell it. And you're going to be done, man. And you may not wake up in time. So the best thing to do is to come over here in the good times. Okay? When you're fresh off a divorce, really. Okay? Don't wait until, wait. Come over here when you still got pussy on your brow. Basically is what I'm saying. Because that's the need that a guy's really, that's that overwhelming desire for something you think you need and can't live without. That's really what it is. Remember, I've got a grown channel. I'm just trying to be as open and honest as I possibly can. Okay, find you a Big Shirley or somebody over there you can deal with. Probably not a good idea to come to the Philippines or anywhere over here in a desperate state of mind and body. It's going to cost you. You're going to spend more money. You're going to make those stupid, irrational decisions that we make. My buddy Monroe Anderson, I hope, I know you're watching, man. We're friends, man. I'm not picking on you. But to come over here for 3 weeks, you spend about 10 days with some woman, and now you want to go back and do the visa. See, that's being desperate, man. And I know what your situation is. You want a son. You think the sun is coming down. You better do it now. I think there's better ways that you can remedy that one. Okay? But yeah, let's talk about this, guys. Just, because I see far too many guys, they wait until their situation seems hopeless over there before they want to make a trip anywhere to try to find any type of solution. This is the wrong thing to do. The guy that's asking those questions about bringing that woman over there, He's just going to be disappointed. You might as well, if you're watching this, you might as well apply for the K-1 visa. Okay? Which is another stupid thing we do when you're desperate. Bringing strangers back to your home country that you don't know. Then when it blows up, you blame the woman. Now you got to blame your desperation, your despair, your hopelessness that you're feeling over there. It's not loneliness. Desperation is far beyond that. So if this doesn't apply to you, don't get all in my comments talking about you're not desperate. We know when we're desperate. You can feel it in your bones, man. The frustration is there. Okay, that sense of urgency is there. I got to get out of here. I've got to get over there. I've got to have her or him or whatever it is. Like a damn dope fiend or something. Just run out of money at midnight. There's nothing worse than that. Trying to get another hit and you can't get it. See, that's desperation, guys. And that's what I'm trying to say. Come over here a few times, man. Quell that fire, man. Put it out. Don't come over here with that 5-alarm fire raging. It's not going to end well. So if you're in America, in the Philippines, wherever you are, help somebody. Please. If you don't do anything else that I talked about in this video, you don't hear anything else, help somebody else. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. Come over here in the good times, when the times are good, when you don't need to come over here. I came over in 2009, the first time I came over here. It wasn't for a woman, it wasn't trying to find a place where my money could go further. I basically was trying to get away. So my thinking was where it was supposed to be. I didn't make any rash decisions when I came over here. The first time I came to the Philippines, I spent less money than I've ever spent. It was the second and third time, okay, when I did get in a desperate situation over there, without knowing it, the things start blowing up on me over here, guys, okay? I've got a grown child. I just want to talk about some stuff. Dude, if you watching me, man, hold your horses. It's going to be hard for her to do it. You might as well marry the girl if you feel that way about her.